Thank you very much, folks, and welcome to the fourth edition of Veterans Voice Radio here in WATD 95.9 FM. We've got a Hi, my name is Gregg Brasso, and I am a outreach specialist for UMass Boston and the Veterans Upward Bound program. In addition, I have created and am the host of Veterans Voice radio show, WATD 95.9 FM in Marshfield. And the show has been about a year in the planning, and the fruition came about 4 weeks ago when we went on air. I think it was April 23rd was our first date, and we are trying to bring awareness to the veterans and their family community about what benefits are available to them, and maybe more importantly, how to apply for them and actually get funds or counseling, housing, whatever it might be. Oh, boy, I think the biggest challenge was to identify their benefits, to get used to not having some place to be every day, not having someone to tell them what to do. The unfortunate part and one of the big transition problems, they had a problem transitioning from home to the military, but they develop a whole new base of friends, comrades. They've lost friends. They've seen friends crippled. They come back home, and they've left all their buddies back, whether it's in Iraq, Afghanistan, Georgia, Texas. They've been detached from their safety, from their buddies, from their machine gun, from their all of this, and that's a problem. And there's a lot more, I think, hidden damage that isn't coming out just yet, that over time will come out and is showing itself in different ways. I think that the not-for-profits and the states will work together very well. 7 years ago, I brought together the folks from the Massachusetts Department of Veterans Services and put them beside the state police in a trade show, in a career show. They'd never been in the same room before. That afternoon, the state police hired 4 disabled veterans from the VA to go to their call center in Taunton. And they equated, and I kind of equated it to all these folks in the area. We had maybe 15 or 20 tables with different whatevers, different services, jobs, careers, things like that. They were all in the same book, but for the first day, they were all on the same page. My co-host, Kyle Toto, is the director of a program called MassVetsAdvisor.org. That was funded 2 or 3 years ago by the Mass Broadband Institute, Commonwealth of Mass. I think Bunker Hill Community College was involved. But they were the first, and I think we're the first state to actually have created a website with 441 benefit and service providers approved by the VA. Some are the VA, but for the first time, all the benefits are in one kind of place. They're all finally, and that's the good news. The bad news is a lot of the veterans are internet frightened. They're thinking that they're responding to an email address or to a website, and it's going to who knows where. Nobody's going to read it. Nobody's going to understand. Where what we're trying to do, and all my guests on the show that represent these agencies, we're putting a face and a phone number now. As you look at the training or the colleges and the jobs, it's like, you're both important, and without you being the colleges, there's no jobs. But without the jobs, there's no reason to go to college. So I'm very career orientated. What do you like, as Charlie Duquette from the Career Services taught me? Find what their occupation is. What would you like to do? Is there something in the service you enjoy doing? Maybe it's numbers. Maybe you're an accountant. Maybe you're a logistician. Maybe you're a core person. Maybe you're a pilot. Maybe you're a whatever. Let's help you explore what's available through all of our resources. And if there's a target program you're looking for, maybe we can help you identify some funding on how to get there and what the steps are, so you're not thinking you can just walk in and da-da-da, here I am. No, there's some steps involved, and there's paperwork, and there's time. Patience. patience, patience. We'll get it all done, but it does take a little while sometimes. That the true veterans 501c3s and those agencies, there's nobody making any money in those agencies. It's not about a big salary. It's because commitment, a lot of veterans doing it. I'm a Gold Star family member from World War II. We lost someone over there and had to take care of some relatives from that war. So I understood firsthand what it was all about and what war did, and it doesn't stop when it stops. That for some, my aunt especially, she took that from 1943 when he got killed, and she died in 1989 and never recovered. So that was her 46 years of sadness and loneliness. What I'm finding right now, that I'm talking to a lot of senior people most of the times it's husbands, we're in the military, and after I tell them about the benefit programs, they say, gee, I'm paying a lot for my prescriptions. Maybe I should call the VA. Whew. Why not? Why not? We here in Massachusetts, the good news is we offer twice as much help per capita than any other state in the nation. We lead the country in benefits. We have all sorts of benefits. They're all earned. They're all here. We just have to go through a couple of little question periods and get out there and just offer you, thanks for what you did. And you earn those benefits. They're just there, and you're not going to take them from somebody else. They're yours. It's backed. As soon as you signed on the dotted line to join, the country started owing you. So it's our time to give back.